Says that all great leaders that are move people to action. And even if you don't own your own business, you're in charge of people. You could be in charge of your kids. But if you want to move them to action, you got to tell them your why. And they buy into your why, and then they rationalize with how and what. You ever been you just know you want to do business with that person? You just know that's the person. Whatever they got, I want to do. I want to be part of that. Leaders. Does that make sense? So it's about communicating your why. It's midbrain to midbrain. It's animal instinct to animal instinct. Where's your midbrain? It's in that animal part of you, right? The most basic part of you. So communicating the why makes that difference. You crave a reason for your existence. And if you don't give it an answer, your brain, it will find something. And your brain was created to be in a fight, and it's going to choose a fight that's not worthy of you. Here's what I'm proposing. Find your fight. Give it the fight. When what you're going to is bigger than what you're going through, you will persevere. This is amazing what's happening with Alzheimer's research. We're finding that people in retirement homes, when they have a purpose, a reason, somebody that's waiting for them, it reverses aging process. How many people have you noticed people start to die when they go into a nursing home? So like, I'm never going to retire. The thing is that your brain needs something. It needs to feed on something. If you're not green and growing, you're ripe and you're rotten. Right? You're created to be purpose-driven. You're created. The problem is that you're not choosing your purpose, it's choosing you. For example, if you want to make sure exercise gets in your schedule with time management, it's got to be connected to your why. Does that make sense? You've got to know why do you want to lose weight, and you've got to own it. Why do you want to exercise? Why? D equals S minus M. Disparity equals suffering minus meaning. When you are suffering, now anything, making yourself have a workout regimen, at first it's suffering. I could really do something better than this. Really, right? But if it has some meaning, then you don't have disparity. You'll stick with it. Does that make sense? Now, raising your kids, that causes some suffering. The reason you're going through that is very clear. It's the same thing with anything else you want to do. It's got to be real clear to you. Your brain's like, why are we doing this? This is not fun. Let me go do something else. Whoever suffers from distraction. But what I wanted you to understand from what we were talking about, know your purpose. Be anchored in why you're doing what you're doing. Just like Nolan, have the things that you say, the music you listen to, because your brain is hypnotizing you. From your midbrain, it's da-da-da-da, can't do this, all that stuff, and it's doing its job. But God gave you a frontal lobe, so you can start to create what your brain, now this is what's happening. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'll lose love, I'll lose affection, I'll be embarrassed, I'll look bad. All of this is going back and forth. Now, today we're talking about why do I do it? And you're talking back to your midbrain. And you're saying, look, I'm not going to ignore you. I know what hurt you, and you're bringing them along. You're bringing your midbrain and your frontal lobe, and you're engaging them. That's how you take bad things that happen to you, and you create purpose and calling out of it. Does that make sense? Now they're friends, and they're working together. So what really hurts you? What is not acceptable to you? Go serve the world with it. Make it your business. I can't solve it all for you today, but I want to at least leave you with the direction to continue your investigation and your inquiry. This is all very scientifically evidenced, but if you want to have focus in your life, you need to be very well connected on why you want it.